JP Productions.
You are now listening to the Sierra Unraveled podcast. This space was created to inspire, to encourage, and to connect all those who have gone through life and managed to stay sane. I mix my own personal trauma, mental health, motherhood, domestic violence awareness, spirituality, and a whole lot of Sierra Unraveled. I'm so glad you're here. Hi friend, just wanted to check in. It's been a while since I've done a solo episode. I meant to drop a show for you a few weeks ago, but I had all 4 of my wisdom teeth taken out. Your girl was not doing okay. I'm better now, but I highly recommend getting those suckers out as soon as possible. I waited way too long, and the healing process was absolutely brutal. I was not in any shape to record and edit a podcast episode. Or maybe I should have. However, you probably wouldn't have understood me. I'm just picturing a lot of drool and slurred words. Gross. An absolute disaster. Well, maybe it would have been a masterpiece. Most downloaded episode yet. Girl continues to record podcast shows after wisdom tooth extraction. Warning, patient may be under the influence of pain medications. I can see it now. People would really wonder what the heck is wrong with me. Anyways, I really hope you've been enjoying the conversations on the show this season. Do me a favor and share, rate my show, right now, this very second, before you forget. My intention was to close the season because, frankly, it's summer, and every year I promise myself that I will relax and just enjoy and live in the moment for a few months, then get back to business. Plus, when you live in Michigan, it's winter 80% of the year. You have to embrace the long days of heat and sunshine, or literally you'll shrivel up and die once the cold returns. I'm not even kidding. So this will be my season break, if you will. I can't call it a season finale this time around because I have nothing major to report and cause a giant cliffhanger. Well, maybe I do, but you'll have to stay tuned. I don't have anything specific planned to discuss today. I kind of just felt like writing and talking. I wanted to do a check-in and see where you are, as well as give you an update on where I am. My birthday is coming up. Wow, the big 27. How did we get here? Shall we go down memory lane? Nah, just go back and listen to all of my episodes 1 through 45. 45 episodes. I don't know how I'm still recording. I honestly usually just give up when I don't see immediate results, the common human flaw. But I've gotten amazing feedback, particularly from people that I love most, that I've inspired them, that I'm brave, that they want to deepen their relationship with God, and to me, the most important, that my daughter is extremely lucky to have me as a mommy. I've made genuine connections, and I have learned so much about myself and about others. Education and growth is key, but I didn't ever say it would be without pain. The past 2 years of my life, I feel like I've been riding on this roller coaster that has no harness or any kind of safety restraint. I'm on this ride that has made newspapers for injuring a previous passenger and has failed several safety tests. Most days, I don't know what I'm doing. I might be screaming or crying or laughing or probably all 3, but I know for sure I'm holding on for dear life. I owe it to everyone around me. Those of you who keep in touch or put up with me on a daily or weekly basis, I love you. This season of my life has been fruitful, yet confusing, but overall nourishing. I feel more connected to myself, my higher power, and just people in general. Trust me, I don't take any of those relationships for granted. They are crucial for my development. I know I am slowly but surely becoming the woman that I want to be, the best role model for my sweet pea. Sweet pea on most days, sassy tyrant with unfiltered, inconsolable emotions on the other days. I promise I'm drowning one day, and the next day, I'm swimming a marathon. I'm so effing tired, exhausted, fatigued, obliterated. The word withering comes to mind. I make it through most days happy, but the mornings are rough. The nights I don't sleep much. I keep wondering how and why in the world this part of my life is dragging on. Like I'm out in the desert hiding behind a cactus for just literally an hour of shade, and I'm on day 4 without any water. I know the exaggeration is real, but I'm just trying to imagine how awful that would be, and for the sake of first world problems, this phase of my life just has to be comparable. I'm so freaking over it. I often contemplate taking my passport and just leaving. I know that's not an option, but honestly, if I'm pushed too far, at this point, it could really happen. A fresh start, a new place, a new life. One can dream, right? In the last few months, I've decided to take life a little more seriously, since, the babe is getting older. And to people that know me, I've always taken life very seriously. But for me to actually settle down and envision something long-term is huge. I've taken a big girl job, like one with regular hours and pay and PTO and benefits. Listen, this is a big deal. I no longer need state assistance. Ugh, the humility. But it's true, and I'm just trying to be transparent. I'm working in a field I never thought I would, but I love it. And most importantly, I love the people that I work with. And y'all know how much I love people. And your work environment is everything. Overall, things are going well. I've also managed to get my savings back together, pay off my car, and make huge strides towards becoming debt-free. Yes, I'm still about that life, so don't play with me. Adjusting to being away from the baby. I know she's not a baby anymore, but she's my baby, so. Adjusting to be away from her 50 to 60 hours a week is rough. I miss her a lot, and I still cry here and there. It's hard when she keeps telling you things that are going on around her, and you know that the environment that she's growing up in may not be ideal, but you do what you can and basically just take it day by day. You know what else I miss? Podcasting. It's so much work. And I've really done my best to stick it out, and I appreciate you so much for coming back every week and then every month. I'm really having a hard time balancing motherhood, a social life, and now a career. I don't have the time I used to pour extra hours into this like I used to. It used to be my favorite hobby, and now I'm just trying to make sure I'm able to walk several miles a week so I don't gain 30 pounds working in an office. I'm hoping once the seasons change, I will continue this journey of self-healing with you. If you have any topics you would like me to cover when I return, please feel free to reach out or leave me a comment somewhere. Now let's check in with you. Are you in a safe environment? Are you surrounded by individuals that support your growth? Are you making strides in the right direction for your healing? Are you coming to terms with your trauma? Are you content with everything God has already provided for you? Are you laughing every day? Do you feel like you're right where you're supposed to be in life? Or are you overwhelmed? Are you working yourself like a dog? Do you make me time and self-care a priority on a weekly basis? Because those of you who get me time every day, I envy you. Are you stuck in bed? Have you stopped eating because your appetite has dwindled due to emotional stress? When was the last time you went on a walk without any distractions? Yes, leave that damn phone at home. Are you tired of trying to keep up with this world and other people? Let's just breathe for a minute. I just want to remind you that despite your feelings and what you're facing today, you're stronger than you think. Your strength doesn't come from you, it comes from within. It's aligned from your soul and from the God that you serve. Every challenge is preparation for your future, and that future, my dear, it is so bright that it's blinding. Your sunglasses can't stop that shine. That future will come in due time, but you have to keep pushing through. Do not give up. I'm still rooting for you, for us. Either way, I hope you are well. I hope you are putting yourself first. I hope you are healing. I hope you are evolving, because you deserve to be happy. You deserve to be fulfilled. The world can utterly suck sometimes, but you, my friend, have something to offer. Don't let your dreams pass you by. Don't let others' negative attitudes or opinions stop you from achieving greatness. Tighten up your circle. Surround yourself with people who want better for you and support your growth. It's easy to get sucked into the current life you're living and just settle. But if that's not what you really want, then you have to freaking go for it. There's no reason why you can't become as successful as your greatest role model. Shoot, maybe you're supposed to work harder and struggle more so that way you can become even better than who or what you aspire to be. And please don't receive this as you need to compare yourselves. I'm saying the exact opposite. The life you are living right now is exactly the life you're supposed to be living. You are in this season right now for a specific freaking reason, no matter how stressful. I'm getting more gray hair every week, let me tell you. Then I was reading my Bible and I stumbled across Proverbs 16, verse 31, NIV translation. Are you ready for this? Because this is alignment. Gray hair is a crown of splendor. It is attained in the way of righteousness. Or, in the Passion Translation, old age with wisdom will crown you with dignity and honor, for it takes a lifetime of righteousness to acquire it. My tweezers were ready to have a malfunction from all the plucking that I've been doing, but no matter how exhausting, no matter how difficult, I always tell myself something greater is waiting for me on the other side. And you, my beautiful friend, cannot give up either. Let the Lord be your strength. And when you feel far from the vine, you have to prune yourself and seek His guidance for watering and recovery in the direction that He wants you to grow. And above all else, stop letting them unravel you, because at the end of the day, only you can unravel yourself.